The Space Shuttle Challenger disaster took place on January 28th, 1986. It was a cold winter morning in Cape Canaveral, Florida, where the launch was taking place, and it took the lives of 7 people just shortly after takeoff. There was a lot of ice around the launch pad, which is, for one, a bad warning sign, and the Criticality 1 O-rings were only designed to withstand warmer temperatures. And a lot of the engineers at NASA and at the Morton Thickals Engineering heeded warnings to NASA to not launch. Despite the warning signs of the ice and the O-ring failure, which would be a criticality if they failed, NASA still proceeded to launch. This resulted in the O-rings failing and causing the fuel tank to explode and destroying the spacecraft. Once the explosion happened, the payload was still intact, actually, and was launched up in the air and landed about 15 miles off the coast of Cape Canaveral. It's not certain when the crewmates had passed, but they all had died on impact, unfortunately. One thing I think NASA could have done differently would, of course, been to have heeded the warnings of the engineers. Obviously, they knew that it was going to fail. Even one of the engineers that worked there quoted to his wife that it was going to blow up that night. So definitely could have heeded the warnings, taken a lot more precautions. They violated their own rules in the first place, which, for one, shouldn't be done. So that was definitely unethical on their part to not obey their own rules and essentially cause the accident. So definitely could have listened a lot more, gotten the word up to higher management to definitely stop. As far as what Roger Boss-Jolly could have done differently. He was one of the 3 main engineers that was trying to warn NASA of what, the criticality could happen. I think there wasn't a whole lot he could have done. It was his higher-up superiors who gave the final okay to NASA to launch. And especially in engineering profession and stuff, if he was to get fired, it'd be hard to find a job after that. So I don't think there was a whole lot more that he could have done. I think he tried to do his best, and it was as a result of his superiors that the disaster happened. And as future engineering responsibilities, and protecting public welfare and stuff, there's always going to be ethical things that happen with engineering, with whatever new technology comes out. So I think just the ethical standards that, apply and everything should always be followed, and rules should be listened to, follow the set guidelines, and, try and get things up to your superiors if possible if you know something's bad going to happen. And hopefully your superiors listen to you and not try to, in this case, launch a rocket still anyways. So thank you.